Experiencing something really severe, and she's being ignored and neglected and overlooked, and those issues snowball to where they become major complications. The body knows how to heal itself.
It naturally heals itself.
It knows what to do. People ask, how do I know I need to see a chiropractor? And the short answer is
Dr. Sam.
hey.
So, during your pregnancy, I know that some of your initial health concerns weren't taken as seriously as they should have been. Walk me through how that tailored your journey to explore the world of chiropractic care.
Yes. So when I was pregnant, I didn't know much about being pregnant besides you pee on a stick and you go to an OB. That was all.
Yeah.
All I thought
Positive
you needed.
or negative? Yes or
You
no?
know, you just go to the doctor and they tell you what to do from there. So I did that, had an OB, and throughout the pregnancy, I was feeling a lot of pain. And it was becoming increasingly difficult to walk, to where at times my husband had to literally carry me from the bedroom to the living room just so that, we could fix food and eat and all that stuff.
Now, where was the pain located?
Like hips and low back.
Okay.
So like every time that I moved my legs, it felt like everything was just falling apart and I can't keep my body together. And so I tell my OB, and she had been fantastic up to this time. We were very, very close, and she prescribed some medications, which I'm not a huge medicine person in the first place. I never really liked medicine growing up. So I was like, okay, especially like when I'm pregnant, is that even safe?
Yeah.
Right? So I tried some. They weren't really working, so I didn't keep taking them. And I kind of told her off. I was like, ma'am, this is not working. Like, I should not feel
like this.
It's horrible. So she sent me to a chiropractor. And I was like, oh, no, she didn't. She gonna send me to this quack. What in the world even is a chiropractor? Like,
the car wreck doctors,
exactly. Like, I'm telling you, I'm in pain and I can't walk, and you just brushing me off and sending me to somebody else just to shut me up. So I was like, okay, whatever. I've tried everything else. So let me go ahead and go. I went. And he kind of felt around what we call palpation, where we're feeling the bones of the body, feeling the muscle tone and all of those things. And he immediately identified where my pain was coming from. He felt exactly what was wrong. And it was like I was heard for the first time. He was like, wow. Oh, you have pain here and I feel this. And I was like, you actually believe me? He was like, yeah, I feel it. I was like, yeah, I feel it too.
So you're telling me the chiropractor felt your pain?
Yes.
Okay.
He could feel how my bones were not in the places that they were supposed to be, which we call misaligned. Mm-hmm. And so it's a subtle shift. It's not, we're talking inches or anything. It's very subtle. You have to train your hands very, very well to pick this up. And he was able to feel my pain and discomfort and the muscle spasms and the tension in my muscles. And he adjusted me and I was able to walk out the office.
Really?
Yes.
Still pregnant?
Still pregnant. And I was able to walk out the office. And I was like, okay, that was different.
Nice. Yeah, nice. That quack. That quack. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. He would wait to go to the grocery store until I came into town. And like I said, this is East Texas, so it was an hour and 20 minutes away. She would wait until I came to town for church to go to the store. She would wait until I was there to take her to the doctor. And it was just so much with her, with raising my daughter, with school, and just a lot of family members passing and things like that. I actually got very depressed, and started seeing the school psychiatrist for the first time. That I went to see a psychiatrist, and I was like, okay, I guess just talking about me. This is weird,
right? But we don't like the medicine.
We don't.
But we want to go into med school. So how was that journey with the psychiatrist when you know that that's not really the field that you want to go into?
Yeah, it was weird because I had to talk about myself and past traumas and all that. And she was not the best psychiatrist for me, honestly. I was probably a little bit more messed up than she could handle.
Well, you know what? I don't think you were more messed up, but I think one of the stigmas is you have to find a therapist that matches you.
That works for you.
Exactly. It's like a marriage. It has to be the right partnership.
Yes, you have to find the right partner in mental health. And she was not the person for me.
Okay.
And it uncovered a lot of things to where I was not doing good and attempted suicide.
Okay.
My husband somehow came home early and found me passed out. So after a brief stay in the psychiatric hospital, I was like, okay, I need to take fewer hours. I can't quite take a full load. So that's why I stretched out the rest of my time and graduated in 2020, a couple years or two later.
Because you're carrying the weight of taking care of mom. You have a 2-year-old. She's not necessarily a newborn, but a 2-year-old. You still have to be a wife. You still have to figure out how to go to school. And it just all crashed down in one time.
Yeah.
And so, I know we're going to get into the chiropractic a little bit more, but how did you get through that during that time? Was it the village support? Was it a combination of things? Like, how did you get through that? Because there's somebody out there that's facing that right now. They're trying to carry the weight of the world and still maintain that level of success or climbing their education. What would you tell them?
Yes, it was definitely a combination of things. I have the most amazing friends and husband in the world. Like, they are so awesome. They came over, like, even just to wash dishes, cook a meal, fold some clothes.
The small things.
Exactly. I was freaking out one night about something, and my friend just came over and sat with me while I was crying. And that was the biggest thing that could happen. And having that village and knowing everything was on me growing up. From a very young age, I had to take care of my family and parents and siblings. And so being able to rely on other people was challenging for me.
It's new.
Yes.
'Cause we got a mom that's waiting until you drive an hour and a half to get groceries. Yes. So I can only imagine what, yes. So I get it.
Learning to lean on other people was big. Learning to say no sometimes. Like, I want to help everybody,
but you got to start with self.
I had to say no, and I was like, okay, actually, I don't have that bandwidth right now to do that, but I can do something else for you.
Absolutely.
Also, finding the right therapist, that was a huge, huge help. Once I finally found, and it was not right away. I went through different group therapies, tried different therapists, and especially with cost, trying to find an affordable, good therapist. That was
with the tuition of med school still in the mix. Absolutely.
Yes, it was challenging, but once I did that, and I did get on medication as well to help balance my brain hormones and everything to get me in the right place, I am now like only taking one medication instead of like, I ain't gonna say how many.
A cocktail. Yes, the pharmacy cocktail.
But I'm doing like.
Second, when you talked about raising a Black man in the society, especially in the height of 2020, you got George Floyd, you have all of these things going on.
Yes.
Let's talk about how did that translate over into the medical treatment? Like, what do you feel was the treatment of Black folks when it came to medicine? Because we're usually overprescribed and undertreated. So
yes.
How did that happen? How did that kind of correlate or correspond with each other?
Yes, it is very hard knowing everything that I know medically and scientifically, and knowing the experiences that I lived through and see my husband live through and my brothers and my friends live through. And there is a huge gap in care. There are a lot of biases and misconceptions that are still rampant today.
So, Dr. Sam, what are some of those biases and misconceptions? You know, because I know I grew up, black women are strong. They have a higher pain tolerance, so what are some of the ones that you see from the field itself?
Right there is the main one. Black people don't feel pain like other people, which is absolutely incorrect.
Yes, I feel pain.
Right? I definitely feel pain. And that is important to me because when a mother is in pain, a lot of times they're overlooked if they're of color. And they're told, you're pregnant. It's okay. It comes with the territory. That's normal. And those are not normal pains that she could be having. She could be experiencing something really severe, and she's being ignored and neglected and overlooked, and those issues snowball to where they become major complications and drastically contribute to the mortality rate of the black women in this country.
Wow. So how do you educate pregnant women on chiropractic care? Like, what do you tell? Because you had your reservations, got put back in alignment. So now what do you tell pregnant, mothers who are already dealing with a lot? This is why you need it. Now, I know I got it, but this is why you need it.
Yes. So I am very honest with a lot of the moms. I tell them my story, and I tell them that you're heard and you're seen. I understand where you're coming from. I understand what's going on, and I can help you. It's really important to have a prenatal chiropractor on your birth team when you're pregnant, because one, you're going to see your chiropractor probably more than you're going to see your OB.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll schedule a lot more frequent visits, especially in the third trimester, to make sure that your hips are in the right alignment and your body's in the best position, because that allows baby to get in the best position.
Okay.
And once baby's in the best position and your body's in the best position, you can have an easier, faster birth sometimes, because your body already knows what to do.
It's in alignment.
It just needs to be put in the right place. So having those frequent visits with the chiropractor, I'm constantly checking blood pressures. I'm constantly hearing mom's concerns. We'll sit together. We'll talk. We'll cry. We laugh. I know more about what mom is going through, if she's having any mental challenges, if she's having any physical challenges. And like, okay, well, let's tell your OB about that next time. Go ahead and call them. And it's
a holistic treatment plan.
Exactly. And being there as that bridge to help them, we can catch things earlier than sometimes without a chiropractor, because a lot of the maternal deaths in this country are actually preventable.
Okay.
They're not a mom bleeding out.
So when you say preventable, like, what do you mean when you say preventable? What could have been prevented?
So one of the things that I do personally, I make sure that I check mom's blood pressures.
Okay.
And this is important because if mom gets elevated blood pressure, usually towards the end of pregnancy or right after pregnancy, that can cause a cascade of issues to happen. And so staying on top of things, just doing simple checks, just talking to mom, do you have any swelling? Have you had any headaches? Do you feel lightheaded when you get up? Those simple questions that I'm asking constantly because I see them so
more
frequently
yeah.
can help prevent something to where she might end up in a really bad state at the hospital, and it's too late for them to do anything about it.
But what I don't want people to miss out on or skip over, did you just say that you do chiropractic care for babies?
Yes.
How young are we talking?
I'm talking minute.
So tell me, how are we doing chiropractic care for infants and newborns, and just what that even looks like? Because you remember, we already didn't trust them. They were quacks, car wreck doctor. Now we're doing chiropractic care for babies. On the gentle souls.
Yes.
Bones are still malleable.
Yes.
So what does that look like, one? And then we'll talk about, the importance of it. But what does that look like, chiropractic care for an infant?
Yes. So I'm sure that you've seen plenty of YouTube videos of chiropractors.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Twisting, turning,
of
pop. Of
course. All the sounds.
Pop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's nothing like that for a baby. If you see me adjusting a baby, you'll just see me holding them or rocking them or touching them while they're on mom, laying on mom or dad, or I'm holding them. And it looks like I'm not doing anything. But I'm adjusting them because we are very gentle with the approach, especially for babies and pregnant women. And we are very soft and careful. They do not require as much force as a linebacker or a veteran.
Yes. That's lived a little bit of life, yeah. That pop is going to be a lot louder.
They don't need as much. So actually the pressure that I'm using is about as much as you would touch your own eyeball.
Well, I'm not touching my eyes anymore. Why would I do that? But I'm starting to visual, okay, I wouldn't touch it too hard, so that lets me know how gentle that touch is.
Yeah.
What does root cause mean to you in the field of chiropractic care?
For me, I love it because, and I hate to kind of bring it into comparison, but in the medical field, I'll give you a pain medication because you hurt yourself, and that's going to mask the pain, but you still have the broken arm. That doesn't
go away.
The Tylenol doesn't heal the broken arm.
No, it's still broke. It's still broke.
It's still broke. But you can't feel that it's broken. And so in medicine, they are taught a lot about pharmacology and how to prescribe medications to mask symptoms, to dull the pain, and to treat it on the back end. As a chiropractor, what we learn is the foundation of the body, how the body works together, how it's all interconnected, how everything works together. And if we put that into the right alignment, your body can actually help heal itself because we are helping the body communicate better. We're allowing the body to do what it's supposed to do in the first place, which is heal itself. You don't have to tell your body after you cut yourself, okay, I need you to skin to heal. I need you to do that. Your body knows how to heal itself. It naturally heals itself. I have a patient that actually was not pregnant at the time. I also see the whole family.
Oh, so you don't have to be pregnant?
You don't have to be pregnant.
I was about to book with you. I'm like, well, I don't plan on getting pregnant no time soon.
If you get pregnant, we're going to call somebody else.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be pregnant. I see the whole family.
Okay.
So there was this lady that I was working with, and she had been to a couple other chiropractors and medical doctors and a lot of prescription medications, and just she had a lot going on. And so the most important thing before ever placing my hands on somebody is the history. I sit there and talk with you and learn about your past, if you've had any accidents, your health history, medicine history, what your concerns are, and all those things to make sure that you're a great candidate for chiropractic care in the first place. Because if it's not going to benefit you, I'm not going to waste your time. Okay, like I'm not gonna waste your time, but that's me. This lady had been through so much, and so I'm adjusting her, and we go through her spine, and I adjust her neck, and she starts crying. I was like, you okay?
See, you heard her. That's not good chiropractic. It's not good chiropractic care.
And she tells me that for years, she's had these dark spots in her vision that are just there off to the side and kind of like tunneling her vision. And after I adjusted her, she could see. And I was like, girl, you about to make me start crying.
Yeah, what in the amazing grace is this? Okay.
And she was so relieved. She thought that was just the rest of her life. Her vision was just going to get darker, and that's just how it was going to be. But I adjusted her. I listened to her body and did what her body told me needed to be done, and they went away. Like it was.
That's when you knew. Like, yep.
I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much.
You right where you're supposed to be.
Yes, it's so amazing.
And so you've been practicing for how long now?
Since 2020, 6 years. Mm-hmm.
And so are you independent? Do you have your own office? Do you work out of a doctor's building? Like, where are you practicing now?
Yeah, so I practice by myself. Started my own practice, which I named my first day of chiropractic school.
Okay.
We were in orientation, and I kind of zoned out a little bit, and I started designing my logo for my practice and the name.
So what's the name?
Jubilant Healthcare.
Okay.
My daughter's name is Jubilee.
Okay. Jubilee.
So my practice is Jubilant Healthcare.
Okay.
And it's two spines, like a mommy spine and a baby spine, making a heart.
Okay. So what you're saying is Habakkuk 2 and 2, write the vision, make it plain. You did that on day one.
Yeah.
Okay. And here you are today where we can see your vision, read your vision. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I see the spiritual side of it. And
so I started my own practice in 2023. I stayed home with my son for about 3 years, and was going to go on a girls trip and come back and open my office on August 1st. And coming back into the country, I get word that my mom passed.
Wow.
And she died August 1st. So I pushed that back.
Pushed it back.
But I went ahead and opened the following month on September 15th because I knew that she would want me to still practice. And it was the toughest year. It was so hard. It was really hard.
Walk us through what happened.
It's August now, so it was her anniversary just passed, and just the feeling of walking out of the hospital without your loved one is this emptiness that you can't imagine. It's like I left my heart behind in the hospital. So it was very hard to kind of just keep pushing. I had to be strong for 2 kids, a husband, family, and friends, and patients.
A new set of patients.
and all these other people. So I definitely did not grow like I wanted to, or how I had previously envisioned the practice going and flourishing. So I'm still not at a high capacity, which is, I'm okay with where I'm at.
Where you're supposed to be.
Exactly, because I get to spend a lot of time with my patients. So I practice out of my home. They feel comfortable. We're sitting in the living room. We're talking. If we have dinner, they can eat dinner with us. Like it's very.
It's family, yeah.
It's very laid back. So I practice out of my home, and I also go to patients' homes as well, especially my pregnant moms that are not able to move around as much.
Absolutely.
And go and see them.
No, that's awesome. So now I want you to educate the critics, the skeptics on if you're pregnant, why you need it, if you're if you're on the edge about your children, why you need it, if even the babies, as you said, as early as 1 minute old, so they can truly know, like, why do you need to see a chiropractor, preferably Dr. San. I mean, I'm biased, so they need to come see Dr. San. So tell the people why they need to come see Dr. San and help clear the skepticism that's out there.
Yes, fantastic question. People ask, how do I know I need to see a chiropractor? And the short answer is, do you have a spine?
Okay.
That's the short answer.
And last I checked, all of us, 99.99% of us have a spine.
But the benefits range so widely that you can benefit from chiropractic care, from making sure that moms are aligned properly to help baby develop and turn properly, because that if mom's hips are misaligned, that actually physically closes the space and how baby can grow and develop. So if they can't turn into the right position, that can make labor more challenging. So babies are supposed to turn one way and come out a certain way. If they don't do that, it can be harder on mom and baby. It can be hard on baby if baby is pulled, if baby is, they use forceps to pull baby out, if they use a vacuum to pull baby out, all of that tugging on baby's head when they do C-sections and they're like yanking baby up by the head, all of that stress is put on baby's neck and shoulders. A lot of babies get dislocated shoulders, get broken bones from that, and moms are told that's normal.
Okay.
But anyways, I digress.
No, I get it. So how do they come say, how do they get to you? So tell the people, how do you reach Dr. San so you can cut through all of the, how do you reach through the, cut through the sand and say, hey,
yes,
this is how you get in touch with me. Let me educate you and let me get you on track.
Yes, because I love education and talking. That's my favorite thing. You can go to my website, which is jubilant.health, jubilant.health, HEALTH. You can go to my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads at Black Chiro, BLKCHIRO. And text me, call me, send me an email. And
you ready to educate on site?
Hey, yes.
Well, I'll tell you this, Dr. San. This conversation started with a whole lot of delay, but it shows that delay is not denial. And if you get into alignment,
yes, Lord,
everything will work out how it's supposed to be. Well, we thank you so much for joining us today. We thank you for sharing your story. For those who need to reach out to her, again, please reach out to her on all social. She is ready to educate with this birthing community, apparently, that's out here somewhere. And we got to go find the birthing community. So, again, Dr. San, we thank you for your time. We thank you for your story. And we can't wait to see the growth of what happens next.
Thank you so much.
Of course.